So, good day, everyone.
Good day, ma'am.
So, before we start, may I ask the class secretary if there's an absent today? Yes, Lila, is there an absent today?
There is an absent ma'am, Joyce Lucas, because of her internet connection.
Okay, noted. Thank you, Lila. So,
Ma'am, I overlook it. Joyce is here na po pala.
okay,
Everyone is in here.
okay, that's great. So, welcome back to our English class. Today is Saturday, November 20, 2021. So, how is everyone? How are you, class?
We're fine,
We're
ma'am.
good po.
We're good po. We're fine, ma'am.
So, good to
We're
know
doing
that
good
you
po.
are doing great. So, I hope and pray that everyone is feeling nice and that you guys are ready for our discussion today. So, before we start, have you accomplished the assignment that I have given to you last meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it all about again? Anyone?
Ma'am, you assigned us to watch po the different examples of like news flash, weather report, internet-based programs, movie trailer, and documentaries, ma'am.
Yes, that's right, Lila. Thank you. So, I hope that you have read or you have watched some sample videos of those that are mentioned because we are going to use those examples later on our discussion. Okay? So, before we start, these are the objectives for today. Number one is to identify the genre of various viewed texts. Next is to differentiate the genres by analyzing the features of various example texts. Last is to determine the purpose of different genres of various viewed texts. So let's start our discussion today with a crossword puzzle. So all you need to do is to look for 5 hidden words that suits best in these hints. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, may I call on Grace to answer the hint number one?
Yes, ma'am. Hit number one, a film that talks about factual story without actors. Ma'am, I think the answer is documentary po.
Very good. Documentary. This is found here. As you can see, my pointer. Number two, may I call on Bea?
Um, to perceive, examine, and interpret meaning from visual images. I think, ma'am, it's viewing.
Yes, very good, Bea. Thank you. This viewing is here, as you can see. Number three, may I call on Jenny?
Yes, ma'am. A 2 to 3 minute video clips that shows short scenes about characters and dialogue. Ma'am, I
Okay, what
think it's trailer po.
trailer? Yes, thank you, Jenny. That is correct. Trailer. Here it is. Number four. May I call on Joy?
A story with characters, setting, events, and script. I think it is a movie, ma'am.
Yes, a movie. That is correct. Last hint. May I call on Joyce Lucas? Joyce, or let us call on J.
It consists of interconnected networks using standardized communication protocols. Internet, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Thank you, J. It is found here, internet. So, very good. What a good start for our today's discussion. So, let us move forward. So, our lesson for today is about genre, purpose, and features of various viewed texts. But before we proceed to different genres and features, let us identify first what is viewing. So, as we all know, viewing is one of the five macro skills, and the other macro skills are, I know you are familiar with that, the reading, writing, listening, and speaking. But today we will just focus on viewing. So, it is said there that viewing refers to an action of perceiving, examining, and interpreting meaning from visual ideas. So when we say viewing, you're not just simply looking at the viewing materials. You're also first perceiving it, examining it, analyzing the message that are being delivered by the visual images. Is that clear, class?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's move on. So here are the different genres of viewing text and their features. Number one is news or news flash. Next is weather report. Next is documentary. Next is movies, then movie trailer, and then internet-based programs. So let's proceed to the first genre. May I call on Grace to read the meaning on the screen?
Yes, ma'am. News. It is the most recognizable type of informational film because it gives information about a recent event. It is a news report is kept short using a direct to the point explanation of events and information.
Thank you, Grace. So I know we are all familiar with this genre, news, because it is not just played or aired once a day, right, in the television. It is aired more than once, like three times a day. I don't know, but I know you are all familiar with this. So it is said there that it used direct to the point explanation of events and information. So a news should be a direct to the point because the information delivered by a news should not bring confusion to its audiences. Okay, is that clear, class?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
So here are the examples of news programs that we can watch on the television. Number one is 24 Horas. It is from GMA Network. And of course, State of the Nation. I know you are very familiar with this. And then TV Patrol from ABS-CBN Network. This BBC News, I think this is an international news program, a British news program to be exact. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So let's move forward to the next genre, weather report. So may I call on Erica to read the meaning?
Yes, ma'am. Weather report is the kind of news seen in news or TV shows that are usually aired in the morning, contain information about precipitation, wind speed and direction, relative humidity, atmospheric pressure, and other things as well.
Thank you, Erica. So weather report, it is usually aired in the morning because um, for us to know the weather forecast for the rest of the day. So it is important to know if it will rain or if it is a sunny day or a cloudy day so that we can be ready if it will rain. We can bring an umbrella and raincoat. And of course, it contains information about precipitation, wind speed and direction, relative humidity, atmospheric pressure, and other things as well. It also, a weather report also contains the information about a typhoon, the storm signal of a specific place, and also the temperature for the rest of the day. So here are the example of a weather report. Alright, I know you are very familiar with this. This is the iconic line from Kuya Kim, weather, weather lang. And then here is Mang Tani from GMA News. Are you familiar with them?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Very good. It is good to know that you are very familiar with them. So let's move forward to the third genre, documentary. So it is usually a journalistic narrative of a particular event, person, or place. Documentaries are produced to inspire social, environmental, or personal change. So in a documentary, it contains factual stories and it doesn't use actors or actresses. It includes interviews to the people that are that are related to the topic that they tackle. So a documentary may tackle about the issue of the society like poverty, child labor, what else? Economic or political issues, and environmental issues such as pollution or uh, anything that the world faced, the problem that faced by the world. I mean, so is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's move forward. Here are the examples of a documentary. Are you familiar with this program? Eyewitness.
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So, the documentary entitled Bawat Patak ng Ulan. And here is Sa Wakas. So, I will just post a link of these videos in our Google Classroom so that you can access all the videos. Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Okay, let's move forward. The next genre is movie. I know you are very familiar with this. So a movie features a story and is typically between 80 and 180 minutes long, although lengths may vary depending on the country in which it is made. Aside from a film's length, another feature is the literary design, consisting of the story, ideas, and the script. So a movie has its story ideas or the storyline or the plot of the movie. Um, Here it is said there that it includes characters, events, and setting, while the script contains the and the dialogues and the characters' action. So the dialogue contains what should be the message or the words delivered by the actors and actresses. Another feature of a movie is visual design, which consists of actors, props, lighting, hair and makeup, costume, and set design. So when we say visual design, this is very essential to the movie because it makes the movie more creative and more attractive to the audiences, to the target audiences. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, the next feature of a movie is the cinematography, which deals with the camera's position, angle, and movement. This is very important also in a movie because it contains the what angle should be used in taking a scene Also the type of camera that should be used, also the lenses, it is under the cinematography, also the filters and effects that we'll use in a certain scene to make it more attractive and very can bring an impact to the audience. Finally, sound design deals with the sound and music that we hear. So this is also an important feature of a movie. Have you ever experienced that when you watch a movie, you remember the music or the song used in that specific movie, but you tend to forget the lines delivered by the actors and actresses, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So let's move forward to the examples of movies. I have here three examples. Toy Story. I guess it has three three parts. Toy Story 1, 2, 3, and then Jumanji, and the very iconic movie Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So may I ask the class to give some more examples of a movie? Anyone?
Home Alone, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Yes, Grace May.
Twilight, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Thank you, Grace. What else? I know you know a lot of movies. Joyce.
Harry Potter.
Yes, very good. Erica, I saw you raise your hand.
Percy Jackson po, ma'am.
Yes, very good. Thank you for those examples. You you did great in giving examples. You are very familiar with this genre. So let's move forward to the next genre, which is movie trailer. So movie trailer is made up of short scenes showing the characters and some dialogues. Music is an important feature of a great trailer since it creates the tone. The voiceover is another important feature. So a movie trailer is a short promotional video composed of clips and short scenes from the movie. It is the highlights that it is the highlights of the movie that is releasing soon. So example of that is the trailer of The Beauty and the Beast. So I posted a link on our Google Classroom. You can access it and watch it later after our discussion, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So let's move forward. This is the last genre of the viewing viewing materials. As it is the internet-based program. This is very familiar to you because nowadays, when we experience global pandemic, we are in a distant learning. So we are just watching videos or recorded lecture from our teachers for us to learn. So as long as you have gadget and internet connectivity, you can watch different videos, series, films, and other media on an online video platform. For example, is the social media platform, the Facebook, TikTok, a lot of videos are available there. Also in YouTube, there's a lot of vlogs, food vlogs, travel vlogs, makeup vlogs, and also educational vlogs. I guess DepEd TV, DepEd has a channel in YouTube wherein they uploaded learning materials for the learners to be viewed. Um, Another is Netflix, where you can watch series and movies. These are very accessible to everyone because, as, as I have said, as long as you have gadgets, a mobile data, or a Wi-Fi, you can access all these materials. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So now that we are done with the different genre of the various view text, may I ask the class, what do you think is the purpose of this genre? Anyone? Yes, Grace May.
Yes, ma'am. For me, one of the purpose of the genres is to give information to the viewers po.
Yes, you're right. What else? Yes, Joy Marley.
Ma'am, it gives information for us po.
Yes, very good. So all your answers are correct. So we can now move forward to the purposes of these genres. So one of the main purpose of these genres is to inform, to give factual information about person, animals, thing, place, event, or phenomenon, or even issues. So just like the news, it gives us information about the recent or latest update about the society, even the weather report. It is informing us about the weather forecast for the rest of the day, even the typhoon signal, and many more. Next purpose is to entertain through stories, jokes, anecdotes, songs, dances, and other artistic or theatrical presentations. So, best example of this is movies and YouTube vlogs. It gives us happiness and enjoyment when we are watching those videos, right?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The last purpose is to persuade, to affect their opinion or what they think about something. It could also mean convincing people to agree or disagree about an issue. So when we say to persuade, the best example of this is the movie trailer. Movie trailer are made to convince people to watch a certain movie that is releasing soon. Also, the documentary. It is made to affect the opinion of the audiences about a certain issue. Is everything clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any questions?
None
None
so
so
far,
far po.
ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So we can now proceed to our activities for today. So now the first activity is about identify the correct genre of viewing material presented in the following pictures. So you will just say the genre of the that is presented in the following pictures. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So number one,
Yes,
may I
ma'am.
call on Angelica to answer number one?
Yes, ma'am. I think it is news.
Okay, very good news. TV Patrol is an example of a news program. Thank you, Angelica. Next is let let us call Erica to answer number two.
Ma'am, I think it's a documentary po.
Very good. It is a documentary. It is a program from GMA News Eyewitness entitled sa mata ng bata. So very good. Thank you, Erica. Next, let us call on Bea.
For me, this one is a weather report.
Yes, very good. It is said here that it is a weather forecast. So it is a weather report. It contains the temperature and if it is sunny, rainy, or cloudy for the rest of the day. Next is, may I call on J. Reese?
Ma'am, it's a movie trailer.
Yes, very good. Hello, Love, Goodbye, official teaser. So it is an example of a movie trailer. Last for this activity, anyone? Joyce.
It's a internet-based program.
Yes, very
It's
good. So, Team Payaman, these are a group of online influencer in YouTube. I know you are very familiar with this. So it seems that you understand well the examples of the different genres of viewing material. So let's move forward to the next activity. So a while ago, I presented pictures of different genres of various view text. Now, instead of picture, I provided here features and descriptions of various viewed text. So all you need to do is identify again the genre, but with the use of features and descriptions. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Let's call on Lila to answer number one.
It is a report of events or updates that happen during a broadcast of a program or show. I believe, ma'am, it's news flash. News
Very
flash.
good. That's correct, Lila. Thank you. That's a news flash. Next item, number two. May I call on Joy Marley?
It is usually a journalistic narrative of a particular event, person, or place. I think, ma'am, it's documentary.
Very good. It is a journalistic narrative of a particular event, person, or place. It is a documentary. Number three. Let's call on Bea.
These are videos, shows, series, films, and other media that may be viewed on online video platforms. These are internet-based programs po.
Very good, Bea. Thank you. These are internet-based programs. Next, number four. Let's call on Joyce.
it is a 2 to 3 minute movie trailer made up of short scenes showing the characters and some dialogue. Ma'am, it's a movie trailer.
Very good. It's a movie trailer because made up of short scenes showing the characters of some dialogue and some dialogue. Very good. Last item for this activity, Angelica.
This is the kind of news seen in news or TV shows that are usually aired in the morning. It is a weather report.
Very good. We mentioned it that a weather report usually aired in the morning to inform us about the weather forecast for the rest of the day. That's good. You seems that it seems that you are very familiar and you understand well the different genres and features of different various viewed texts. So now to test if you know what is the purpose of different various viewed texts, let us take this activity. So based on the titles of the viewing text, what do you think is the purpose of the video? Write P if you think it persuades, E if you think it's, it entertains, and I if you think it informs the viewers. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, let's move forward to item number one. Eyewitness, Jailmate, Classmate, a documentary by Cara David. Anyone? Is it to inform, entertain, or to persuade? Yes, Joyce.
It is to inform I.
Very good, thank you. At this title, um, per- this title informs us about the certain issue. So next item is volcanic smog or VOG seen over Taal volcano caldera. Yes, Joy Marley.
Ma'am, I think it is information. I
Yes, very good. Its purpose is to inform us about the status of the volcanic smog of, from Taal volcano. Next item, True You Melody Project, Me, Taylor Swift, cover by True You, featuring Bangchan of Stray Kids. May I call on Angelica to answer this item?
I think, ma'am, it is E to entertain.
Very good. It is a type of video that gives us entertainment or enjoyment when we watch this. Next item is additional 99,600 Moderna doses to arrive in PH today. Grace, can you answer this item?
Yes, ma'am. I think it is to inform po. I.
Very good to inform. The title of the video is informing us about the status of vaccination doses in our country. Last item is Sing 2 official trailer HD. Anyone? Laila, can you answer this item?
Yes, ma'am. I think it aims to persuade, ma'am.
Yes, very good. As I mentioned earlier, a movie trailer, um, its purpose is to persuade or convince us to watch a movie. Very good. So it seems that you understand well the discussion today. So for the last activity, um, before we proceed to the last activity today, um, may I ask again about our discussion? May I call on Jenny? What is viewing?
Ma'am, can you repeat the question po?
Based on our discussion today, can you tell me the meaning of viewing?
Ma'am, it is when you perceive, examine, and interpret meaning from visual images po.
Very good. Thank you, Jenny. Again, the viewing is when you perceive, examine, or interpret meaning from visual ideas. How about the different genres of various view texts? Anyone? Yes, Grace.
Yes, ma'am. The different genres are news, weather report, documentary, movie trailer, internet-based programs po.
Very good. What about the purposes of these genres? Anyone? Um, yes? Yes, Joy.
ma'am to inform, to entertain, and to persuade po.
Okay, very good. Please take note of the discussion today, alright? So for the last activity, I want you to get a piece of paper and your ball pen. Then answer this 5-item activity. All you need to do is to write your answer on your paper, then just take a photo of it and send it in our GC because it is more accessible for me if you send it on our GC. Okay? So all you need to do is to examine the following statements. Identify the genres of viewing, whether it is movie clip, trailer, news flash, internet-based program, documentary, video, and weather reports. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's move forward. Number one, Wreck It Ralph. My name my name's Ralph and I'm a bad guy. I'm 9 feet tall. I weigh 643 pounds. Got a little bit of a temper on me. You know, my passions bubble very near the surface, not gonna lie. A bulldozer moves Ralph and the stump. Ralph's head Ralph's head pops out of the stump. Are you done? Can we move forward to item number two?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Number two. Oh, number two. Tropical storm Champy was 2,050 kilometers east of central Luzon on Wednesday afternoon, June 23, according to Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration or the PAGASA. Champy has maximum sustained winds of 75 kilometers per hour and gustiness up to 90 kilometers per hour. It is moving northward at 30 kilometers per hour and appears unlikely to approach the Philippines. Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Number three. Olympics. Tokyo to move part of torch relay of public roads. Tokyo has decided to move the first half of 15-day Olympic torch relay scheduled to take place in the capital of public roads, the metropolitan government said on Tuesday as coronavirus infection numbers shows show signs of surging again by ABS-CBN News, 17 June 2021. Uh, are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, number four. Eyewitness Plastic Republic, a documentary by Howie Severino. According to a study from the University of Georgia, the Philippines ranks third on the list when it comes to plastic waste disposal, despite the increasing number of waste that are found almost everywhere, especially at Manila Bay. Some Filipinos continue to work on their own ways to help reduce plastic waste. Are you done?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Last item. Over the Moon. Fueled by memories of her mother, resourceful Fei Fei builds a rocket to the moon on a mission to prove the existence of a legendary moon goddess. Are you done with this item?
Done po, ma'am.
Okay, just take a photo of your answers and send it to our group chat. Okay? I will
Okay po,
wait
ma'am.
I will wait within the day.
Yes po.
Okay, for your assignment next meeting, so imagine that you are going to create a video because you want to join a contest. In order to create a great video, you need to plan it. I provided here a guide, and you just have to fill the guide using the concepts that you have learned today. Here is the guide: the title of your video, the genre, the features, the purpose, and what is it all about. Any question about the assignment for our next meeting?
None, ma'am.
None,
None
ma'am.
po.
All clear po.
Okay, you will present it on our next meeting. Just chat on our group if you have any questions. So again, any questions, clarifications about our lesson today?
None po.
None, ma'am.
None po.
None. That's great. It seems that you understand the lesson today. That's good. Good job, class. So if that is the case, thank you for attending our class today and have a nice day ahead. God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you po,
po.
ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.